it's May, uni's over, and you know what that means. I'm bored. Yeah. No uni work, no work. I've got nothing. I think it's time for a change. Okay, I know it's been a while, and let's just say the year I've done just at uni has been one hell of a doozy. And I know last year what I did was like I showed you the best bits of the year and like my like all the different work I've done. But trust me, you do not want to do that. I am not going to put you through all of that suffering I've just done in year 2. You do not deserve that. But one thing that I have been doing outside of uni is I've been doing a lot of sound editing and sound design, which has been like really, really cool. So I thought, what better way to get back onto this YouTube thing that I do every single summer? Well, I say every single summer. This is the first time this is like the second time I've done it. But what better way to get to restart this uni thing for this year than to make a little mini project with sound editing and sound design, the actual stuff I enjoy doing. But to show you what I have been doing, you're gonna need a tiny bit of context. Okay, I've got a confession. I love D&D, and some people might call this an obsession. I call it love. I've definitely not got a problem. Yeah, I love D&D. And if you don't know what D&D is, it means Dungeons and Dragons. And Dungeons and Dragons is a tabletop roleplay game where you can be whatever you want to be. And I love it. And I've been able to do this alongside uni. I started this I found a group last summer that I really enjoyed, and I've been lucky enough to actually do this alongside uni. Anyway, one thing I've always wanted to do while playing D&D is make my own campaign. Now, if you don't know what D&D is, you definitely don't know what a campaign is. So, picture the scene. So we are playing D&D, and it's a group of people, and and it can be split into 2 ways. You've got the players and you've got the dungeon master. Sometimes it's called a dungeon master, a dungeon master. Sometimes a game master, or just the person who leads the game. So the dungeon master is the very fancy person who gets to create the world and create the storyline that all of the players have to jump into. It is it's fun. It's really, really fun. I always wanted to be a dungeon master. I've always been a player, but I've never been a dungeon master. And I've always wanted to be a dungeon master, but trust me, that is scary. Like, it's not scary as in like boo scary. It's more scary as in like you have to work. You have to like first create the world and then create the NPCs, and like it's scary because it's like you're creating this little baby that other people get to just jump into, and when your players are chaos gremlins, you don't know what they're going to do, and it's scary that way. It's fun scary. It's not boo scary. It's not scary. It's fun scary, and I've always wanted to do it because like I've got a very overactive imagination all of the time, and I've always wanted to do it. So I found a group of mates who are just as chaotic as me, and I said, hey, we were already playing a campaign at the time, and I just like, hey, could I torture you in my own campaign? Now I say torture, guys, if you're watching this, because I know you're fucking watching this, if you're watching this, yes, it's still wholesome, because we've got a horror campaign right now. I'm giving you all the wholesome stuff in my one. So I found a group of mates who let me do this D&D campaign with them, and over the past few like weeks and months, I've been like starting to write like this stuff and like create the world and all the world building. It's been so much fun. And to be completely honest, I think I've wrote more for this D&D campaign than I've wrote for literally all of my uni work combined. Some people would call that an obsession and I should go to therapy. My counter argument is I've just come out of therapy. This is my new therapy. I do not have a problem, I promise. Anyway, I'm getting really off track. Anyway, so I've been bored. Literally all I've been doing since I come off uni is writing this DnD campaign because I've literally had nothing else to do. And of course, I want to like work-wise, I want to start making a portfolio of work because I finish uni next year. And once you get pushed into the outside world, you need to kind of show people that you can make stuff. When you go out into the real world, you need to make a portfolio of all the work you need to do, all the work you've made to show future employers, because it's in the creative industry you can't just give them your CV and it's of course I've worked in bars and cafes and stuff, and you just chuck them your CV and just hey, I've been a waitress in the past, there you go. But you can't do that for creative jobs because it's a lot more your different styles and all that, and if your style matches what the company's looking for, and to actually show that you need a portfolio. But I don't have a portfolio of work I've done, so I thought I need to fix that. But I'm also making this D&D campaign that I'm absolutely loving, so I thought, why don't I just mix the two ideas together in a very fun way, just something small, just a little bit. So I thought, why don't I make a little audio trailer? It's been really fun to do, really fun to make. I've been scaring them guys, saying it's wholesome, and I am being very fun with ciphers with them guys, not telling them what the hell's going on, and I haven't even told them that this video is getting made. And so yes, so right now what I am making and what you're about to see is, I will call it a trailer for my campaign. Because right now, those guys are in character creation phase. And I thought, what better way to introduce the guys to the world I'm about to throw them in, and to create a little trailer, welcome them, to make them a little trailer that would welcome them into the world of my campaign. Anyway, so without further ado, I'm going to stop talking now so you can actually see it. But the last thing that I need to say is, hello you lovely lot, and welcome to the Broken Fate.
What would you do if the gods came to you for help? They've found disorder and disarray, and you are their only hope. Watching it from up here has been quite amusing, really. Luck turning fate to someone's favour. Betrayal trying to twist paths so they cross. But the pages always stay the same. No development. Just failure. But they're so determined to please them. So now it's time to watch it all again. Same gods, same places, different mortals. I wonder what they'll do when they realise what they've stumbled upon. So, what are you waiting for? The story's about to begin. They've just entered the plot, and I'm only getting started.